Hi, thank you. Like she said, my name is ErinBowling, and I teach third grade in Johnson County for Porter Elementary. And my project or my grant entitled "What Are You Playing in Your Classroom?" And it was, we did the Minecraft, as she was talking about before, Education Edition, and we also did TouchCast, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. I really try to give a lot of thought when I'm writing the grant, and I try to do it every year that it's been available, because who doesn't love free technology? The first year I did a grant for intervention, and then the second year I did a grant that was based on enrichment. And so this year when I was writing my grant, I really give a lot of thought to what I needed, and I really felt like that I needed some different engagement, something to get the kids engaged. Seems like when you start teaching third grade, that's where it sort of starts dropping off as far as their interest. And so I really was trying to look for something that was engaging. And if you teach this age group or anywhere around this age group, you know, especially with your male students, it's Minecraft everything. I've had kids with the Minecraft book bags, and they play Minecraft on the playground. And so I really tried to take that, what they were interested in, and put it into the classroom. So, no, one back, please. So just a few things about my grant was that I asked for and received an Apple MacBook Pro. My objective was to increase overall classroom engagement. I wanted to introduce the students to the Minecraft education version. I also wanted to introduce the students to this great site. It's also an app you can get called TouchCast. And then I just wanted to create, you know, a fun and engaging classroom and sort of try to go beyond always just pencil and paper. So that was really what my objective was. So I'll start a little bit about TouchCast, and then I'll go into the Minecraft. TouchCast is, you can communicate via video. It boosts engagement, and it's an interactive video. It can be viewed on your on a mobile, and on the computer. And I will tell you, it is a little bit easier to download the app on an iPad, but we did do it on the MacBook Pro. You add titles. It's got all kinds of filters, sound effects. I have a video I'm going to show you, so you'll see a little bit about what I'm talking about. You could include, we had so much fun including polls and ratings and videos. The kids, there's mapping on there. So many neat things. You can embed web pages. So if you go on to the next one, I have an example, and I won't play it all because each one's about 2 or 3 minutes. So what my students did is we did a book report, but we tried to take it to the next level book report and not just a paper pencil book report. So what we did was, each kid picked a chapter book. That was one of the requirements, that they had to do a chapter book. And I give them a span of time that they could read the book. And then when they were finished, we would sit down and make a TouchCast video on it. And so this is no back one. Is there a play?
Hi, my name is Grace Siegel. I go to Porter Elementary, and I did my book report on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The author is J.K. Rowling. The 3 main characters in the story are Harry, Ron, and Hermione. In Harry Potter, the one I read the first one. There is a whole collection you can get, and there are 7 books in all. This is where the story mostly takes place at Harry's wizarding school. It is Hogwarts, and here is a little bit of the inside. It is the huge cafeteria. The summary of the book is Harry is stuck at his aunt and uncle's house because his parents died because of this evil person called Voldemort. So he has to stay there, and he does not like it there. They're very mean to him and do not like him. Where he goes to wizarding school, is kind of like school, but it teaches him wizardy kind of stuff. So he likes it there.
So, like I said, it goes on for 2 or 3 minutes. What's cute about this site too is, like, you could see that it pops up whatever they want it to pop up. If you wanted to do setting, you could pop up a map. If you, a couple of them said, "Well, I rated this book 4 stars," and they pop up 4 stars. She actually goes on to talk about her favorite part of the book, which was when they were playing the game that they fly on the brooms, and then we actually found the clip on YouTube, and then we embedded it into the TouchCast. So, and it's really easy to use. You can go on to the next one. Yeah, pause it. Go. I won't go through this one, but he did his book report on Dog Man. So we found all the characters of Dog Man. We found other books about Dog Man, and so as he's talking, he's controlling it down at the bottom where you just pop those videos up or pop those screenshots up. And you can do that with anything. It doesn't have to be book reports. And you yourself could do one if you're... I could have done one today for this and then just got off here instead. Also, we did the Minecraft Education Edition. Minecraft is... You can go on to the next slide. Education Edition, open world game that promotes creativity, collaboration, problem solving. What I really liked about it was these 2 things: already made lessons and the training videos, which, like she was saying, I'm just not Minecraft. That was something that I just did not know a lot about, but I knew the kids loved it. So the training the training videos are excellent. You've got different worlds. That's one of the things I really liked about it. Islands, canyons, garden. There's windmill challenges, and it's a very student-centered learning experience. Here is just some clips of the different worlds. You've got the Mesa Canyon, you've got a windmill challenge, and then I tried to show you what some of the training videos look like. So if you're even interested in doing this in your classroom, if you just go on to the website, you can learn a lot about it. Here is an example of one of the ways that we're using it in math. This is a fraction scenario. So they can do the Minecraft, and they can learn about fractions, and they love that. And they know a lot more about it than I do. I was kind of hesitant about even implementing it because it wasn't something that I knew a lot about. And I said, I can't figure this out. And I said, why don't you all come? A couple of you that know a lot about it, I want you to come up here and get on my computer, and we'll look at this. And some of my kids that never talk just come alive, and they just were clicking and controlling, and I just had no idea what they were doing, but they knew. So it was very engaging for them. And then these are just some pictures of them using it. I will say that it's sort of more male-driven. So I think maybe a dual project next year for males and females. My females do like it, but definitely the boy students, they like it the best. Go on. Here's some of my data. I don't know that it's necessarily derived from using the Minecraft. I definitely think Minecraft is, like I've said before, it's definitely an engagement strategy. So I think it aids in getting them to be more of a participant in other areas of the classroom so that they can do that. So we started out with our STAR data August score, 2nd grade 7th month. Our March score was 4th grade 2nd month. Reading fluency in August, we were reading 84 words per minute. In March, we're up to 124 words per minute. And then our math, August baseline score 69, and our March is 84. So I was happy with all of those assessments. That's it. Thank you.